you're going to have bad days. And some of them are going to be really dark, but there's always somebody around that can help you out. Catherine, I'm really proud of you for doing this show and sharing your story.
I just want to thank you, Kat, you're literally there no matter what, anytime, day or night.
Awesome. Well, the stage is yours.
All right.
But someone who had access to me as a child took my power away. And that kind of changed a little bit of my thinking. Fortunately, I found out as an adult, which we'll find out about a little bit later. 12 years old, I started cutting. It had a sense of relief and release to it. And having suicidal ideation, wishing that the car driving down the street would jump off, just hop the curb and take you out. Even as a kid, I didn't want to wake up anymore. And I thought this was all sort of my version of normal. Well, when I was 13, a year later, I lost a friend to suicide. He was a little bit older than I was. He committed suicide in his parents' home up the street from my house. It was someone who I cared about tremendously, and I didn't see the writing that was on the wall that this was fine. I thought that going in and telling a mother and father that their youngest child just, tomorrow will be no longer, and that's okay, you did good. Peace out. And I thought they would just be like, all right, okay. It's funny when you get to a point where you've decided that you are leaving, and somebody tries to stop you. There's almost an anger that comes up to try and protect your plan and your future plans to end your future. They sent me to psychiatrists and psychologists and counselors, just struggling and trying to find anything that I could, any tools and skills that I could. My son, in that he had health issues, we spent a lot of time down at Sick Kids Hospital. And I was driving home from work one day, and I had a notion, there were no words said to me. I did not hear any voices. It was a notion as I came to the underpass on the 407 highway that if I just veered to the right, everything would be okay. Everything would be better for everyone, including my kids. Everyone would be okay if I just veered to the right and hit that overpass doing 140.
It's always dark. It's always dark.
So what did you do with those thoughts, Catherine?
I shit bricks at first, Daniel.
So you ended up in an inpatient treatment program.
I did. About a year later, I fought it still for about a year because I was terrified to go in there. I had to succumb and I had to surrender and believe that somebody else might know something that's good for me that I didn't know, and put myself into their care and their hands. Sometimes second to second, sometimes minute to minute. Just take another breath. Just take another breath. Just take another breath.
Uh-huh. So you were scared to go into treatment then?
There's gonna be crazy people in there. Right?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Come on, we're all family, girl. We're all family.
Yeah. Yeah. So once you were in, did you get comfortable? Like, did you see it, or was it a struggle the whole time?
I was terrified at first, but I did give into it, and I went with the program, as they say.